Hi everybody! Well, last week at Acorns story time, we talked about the amazing creation, didn't we? And we talked about having a challenge of making some things. Maybe something that God's already made, that your favourite animal, or maybe a new thing. And Freddie, this is Freddie.
Hello.
Freddie and I have had a go together. Freddie, tell us about your creation.
I made up my own animal, and we've called it a tark because it's a cross between a shark and a turtle. And
show it a bit closer. You show it. Talk us through it. What's it got on it?
So it's got a shark fin, and then it's other fins and balls for feet.
Amazing! And where does it live?
The Bahamas.
The Bahamas in the ocean. And I don't know whether you remember, but I told you that my favourite animal was a giraffe. And actually I've had a little go at making a giraffe. It might look a little bit like a camel as well. It seems to have a hump. But anyway, that's my giraffe. I hope you had some fun creating some of your creations. We'd love to see or hear about them. So don't forget to put them on the blog. And now we're going to carry on reading from the Acorns Beginner's Bible this morning. But actually, we're not going to carry on straight from where we left off last week, where we looked at the most amazing creation that God had made, his perfect world that he made for us to enjoy. We're actually going to skip forward quite a lot of stories. We'll come back and we'll carry on later. But I wanted to skip forward because this week is Easter week. And it would seem funny, wouldn't it, not to think about Easter together. And the thing is that Easter is all about a rescue that somebody needed. And that somebody is me. And that somebody is you. Because actually God's perfect world that we talked about last week, it got ruined. It got messed up. Bad things and sad things came into God's perfect world. Let's have a quick think. I wonder if any time this week you've been sad. I've been sad this week. And I wonder if any time this week somebody you know has done something wrong. Maybe not you, but has somebody done something wrong? I think I've probably done something wrong this week. I've got some pictures here. I wonder if you can see them. I've got some pictures. Can you see? Have a chat with who you're watching this with. What are those pictures about? Wonder why she is so very cross. And I wonder what he's doing. Do you think he might be pushing somebody? That's quite mean, isn't it? What about here? These two aren't sharing their toys very well. I don't know why, but this person's really sad. Can you see that sad person down there? She's really unhappy, isn't she? What's happened here? This person's fallen off their bike. I wonder what they've hurt. Do you think they've hurt their knee, maybe their elbow? I don't know. And this person's had to get bandaged up because they're poorly with their wrist. Something's wrong with their wrist. So here are some things, aren't there, that we can understand sad and bad things have happened to God's perfect world. But do you know what? The story we're going to read today at Acorns is all about God's rescue plan for his world, for me and for you and for everybody in it. So maybe you can find your Acorns Bible if you've got it handy. If not, I'll try and show you the pictures really clearly. So here we go. We're going to start on page 446. And it's the chapter that's called Jesus is Arrested and Crucified. Judas went to the leaders. He asked, "How much will you pay me if I help you capture Jesus?" They said, 30 pieces of silver. So Judas took the money and made a plan. Jesus had gone to his favourite garden to pray. The disciples went along. Jesus prayed, "Father, if it is your will, I am ready to give my life so that all the people who trust in me will be saved from their sins." Soon, Judas arrived with some soldiers. Peter wanted to protect Jesus. But Jesus said, "No, I must allow this to happen." All the disciples ran away and the soldiers arrested Jesus. They took Jesus to the leaders. The leaders said, "You say that you are the Son of God. We do not believe you are." The soldiers took charge of Jesus. They made him carry the big wooden cross. They took him to a place called the Skull, Golgotha. There, they nailed Jesus to the cross. Jesus died on the cross. Everyone who loved Jesus was very sad. But they had forgotten something important. Jesus had said he would see them again soon. So that's the bit of the Easter story that we tend to remember this week. There's some amazing things in there. The things to remember for us is that Jesus died on the cross because of all the bad and sad things that happen in our world today. God's rescue plan was all about taking all the bad and sad things when Jesus died on the cross so that we can be friends with him again, taking away the things that make us not friends with God and helping us then to choose to be his friend. What an amazing thing. But today, that story is a sad bit of the story. But I really hope that you'll click on the next story and hear what happens next, the bit that we celebrate on Easter Day. But for now, bye-bye, see you soon.